Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. And we are starting off our journey into our next set. Now, we've not quite finished Pokemon 151, but we will be getting there, so don't worry about that. We are today going to be checking out Paradox Rift. And as you can see, we've got 3 build and battle kits, or pre-release kits as I used to know them. They're in front of us. Now, no, we don't have 3. We do, but we don't. I've only been to 1 personally. And yeah, that's the top box right there. So we'll be going over that deck in detail. But what we also have is, of course, as regular, 3 sealed pre-release kits. Finishing off what we have with this set. Now, of course, also, we do have our 3 prize packs all sealed and ready to go as well, so I've got no idea what we might pull at the end of this. As with our regular pre-releases, we're going to be checking out all of the promos, all of the sort of like decks that you get given, and sort of go through what sort of happened. So, a bit of a spoiler. The overall pre-release for myself, pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. The pull we got, I wasn't able to use. The deck I had was, well, you'll find out, useless. But overall, a very interesting sort of first look at this set. I just think, obviously, the pre-release could have been better. And I saw so many other sort of great pulls to be had as well. So that was quite nice to see. But obviously, it wasn't myself that was getting those pulls. But there we go. We'll put that there. So, first up, we will have a look at our lovely deck that we had on the day. What I'll do, just so this is a bit easier on me and you, is just so everything is in focus and we're all relaxed. Well, first off, we'll have a little look at our pre-release promo that we had, which was Chi-Yu. The only one of the sort of 4 of the new sort of legendary, mythical type, you know, with the lovely goldfish. But this was the pre-release promo. So we'll have a little look at this. It is a 110 HP fire Pokemon. Of course, it is Chi-Yu. Doesn't have to evolve or anything like that. First attack, Flare Bringer for 1 fire. Attach up to 2 basic fire energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. And then Mega Fire of Envy for 50+. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 90 more damage. For 140 for 2, not too bad during a pre-release. Weakness to water, that was a bit of a yikes. And retreat of 1, not too bad, especially for sort of weak amounts of energy needed, really, on this one. So, we did also get the regular one. Now, I have a feeling this will be a holo in the set as well, because it is in the rare slot. So we got a few more of these, making up a 4 line of that. Then we started seeing some baby Pokemon. We got a Magby here, which does actually have a free attack as well, so not too bad. This was my sort of strategy to be like, we put this up, it gets knocked out. It's only 30 HP, but we want it to get knocked out so we can use Chi-Yu to get that 140 next turn and really do some damage. So one of the Magbys. Then we also had an Iron Moth in this, which is one of the newer cards from this set. We've got this sort of retro-themed future look going on, and then we'll also have sort of like a past version, although I'm pretty sure it's called something a bit different, but we'll probably see that in a little bit. But yeah, we got an Iron Moth right here with the ability Thermal Reactor. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may move any number of fire energy from your Pokemon, your other Pokemon, to it. So it comes straight to it, which is quite nice. So it does 120, but you can't use that attack next turn. But quite easy to sort of add up. We had 2 Elekid as well, which again was another free attacker, but I do quite like the artwork on this one. Very, very cool. There's 30 to anywhere on the anywhere at all, so you can just be like attacking the bench. So you could do 30 on a 30 on the bench if they had a Elekid or Magby, that type of thing. So that wasn't too bad. Again, that was sort of my whole sort of strategy to use Chi-Yu. We then had the Honedge line. So there was 3 Honedge, 2 Doublade, and then also 2 Aegislash as well. Aegislash has got the ability Mysterious Shield, so prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. So Nice little one to have, especially if your opponent did manage to get an EX. This sort of stops it a little bit. And 120 there as well for hard bashing as well. So again, quite weak on the energy that was needed really there for that one. But that was our Pokemon lines. We then had a Jacques, Rare Candy, Ultra Ball, Youngster, Clavel. Then we move over, this is the Ancient, so you've got Future and Ancient cards in this new set. So you can see the Ancient ones have got this sort of swirly, sort of like sandy effect, or like, reminds me of something like Minecraft almost, with the different colours you get in the mountains, that type of thing. But like when you dig for a fossil, sometimes you see like different layers and everything like that. But we've got Earthen Vessel right here. So you can only play, you can play this card only if you discard another card from your hand. You search your deck for 2 basic energy, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Although during a pre-release, you've got plenty of energy. We've also got Mela, so you can only use this when one of your Pokemon last turn was knocked out by your opponent. So if that, then you can attach a basic fire energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and then if you do, draw cards until you've got 6 cards in your hand. So a nice draw, and also speeds up your attachment of energy. Could be pretty cool. We've got Parasol Lady here. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If you go second and it's your first turn, draw 8 cards instead. So interesting one. Don't think that'll see play, but you never know. We got Rika. So look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck, so you're able to sort of like grab out what you need. And then a ton of energies, which was a mixture of fire and metal. And I managed to get a medical energy. So once this gets attached, you basically heal 30 damage from the Pokemon, and obviously it is a colourless as well. So I thought, you know what, that's not too bad, we'll pop that on there if I did need any healing. Did it come in clutch? Not really, but I just thought, you know what, we'll throw it in there. It's another one in here for our split of fire and metal. But overall, as mentioned, I think I went 1 win, 2 losses. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. Wasn't ideal at all. But it performed sometimes, and then other times it didn't. It went up against an EX and beat it, so there is that. But it just wasn't as good as some of the other ones that we're about to see. Anyway, speaking of, let me grab out that promo right there, because we'll want that in a little bit. But I'll put my deck over to the side there. We'll go through the pulls before we open up the packs and everything. But what we have in front of us now is our other promos. So our other promos consist of Iron Bundle, Xatu, and Aegislash as well. So you can have a feeling what Aegislash is going to be. So we're going to go through each of these to see what's what. I have seen probably this one and this one in sort of action during the day. So I kind of know what to expect, but we shall see. Anyway, we will start with Iron Bundle first. Let's get this one opened up so we can have a little look at what this one is doing. And then we'll be all good to go. If it wants to open. Oh, I think I've almost got it. I've almost got it. There it is. Nope, that's not it. There it is. There we go. Okay. Let's get the plastic off to the side. Okay, so code will be over there because that's going to give us one of these promos. I'm going to sleeve up our Iron Bundle right here. There we go. There he is. All nice there with his future. Let's have a look at this one then. So we've got Iron Bundle, 100 HP water type. Of course, it does look like a robotic Delibird from the future. We've got Hyper Blower here. So once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. If you do, discard this card and all attached cards. Most of the time, to be honest, people were just using that ability. You're getting rid of something up front that you don't need, and that was incredibly useful. But yeah, not too bad. Very, very nice looking promo as well. So there we go. Got a little sheet right here, which gives us a little bit of an indication as to what we're going to get in here. So it looks as if we're going to get a Golisopod. If it wants to, there it is. Golisopod's going to be in here, and also Aegislash as well. So it also lets you know about like what to like look out for and everything like that. So It's always really cool to sort of have a little read through these, and obviously you do get a nice little bit of artwork there with Iron Valiant, so that's pretty cool. So let's have a look what's in here. We're going to have energies at the front here, which is going to be water into metal. Alright, then we move into our Pokemon here. So we've got ourselves Wimpods, so there's 3 of those going into Golisopod. Now this was an interesting one. Powerful Cross, 20 times, so this attack does 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. Now if you're storing energies, which is very easy during a pre-release, that can add up very quickly. For just 1 energy as well, you could be hitting, you know, if they've got 6 in their hand all the time, that's 120 all the time for just 1 energy. Golisopod, very, very cool, and that was catching me out quite a lot. So there's a 3-3 line of that, which is pretty cool. I guess I'm going to have a 3-2-2 here of Hone Edge. So Hone Edge, Hone Edge. Aegislash is going to be before Doublade. Okay. Oh, and there's another... Oh, there's just a regular Iron Bundle as well. So you get 2 Iron Bundles. Alright, that's interesting. Is this... Oh, it's just an uncommon. Okay, I was expecting this to be a rare in the set, but it's not. It's just an uncommon, but there is... this sort of ice block he's holding on to, or is that just his normal sort of like extra little bit that he holds on to there? But yeah, compared to the other artwork, I don't know, I quite like this one to be fair, but obviously I know it's a pre-release promo. It's going to look pretty... Oh, we got new cards as well. Let's have a look then. We got Bill's Transfer. So look at the top 8 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of Pokemon you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Wow. Again, during pre-release, that's pretty busted because you're going to be looking for those evolutions. This is going to search them out for you, and you've got options then in your hand. And, you know, 8 cards. During a pre-release, that's pretty much almost like a quarter of your deck. So, that's not too bad, to be fair. Not too bad. So, we got a Bill that goes into a Jacques. We've got, oh, a Larry, that's a new one. Let's have a look what Larry does. So, flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. If tails, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So, you can get 2, any 2, or you can get a basic if it's tails. Okay, nice, interesting. We've got a Nimona. We got another Rika. We got a Youngster. Nest Ball, and a Rare Candy. Okay, so a little bit of a split there. A few more additional trainers here as well, with Bill's Transfer and Larry. Not too bad. Very, very interesting. We shall see how that compares now with the others. Let's have a little look at what Xatu has got here. And we'll have the Natu line probably in here as well. Let's see if this will... Come on. Oh, there we go. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Alright, let's pop that over there. Let's have a little look at what Xatu is going to do for us here. Alright, so Xatu, 100 HP, Psychic type Pokemon, evolving from Natu, of course. We've got Clairvoyant Sense. I love that. That's a very cool one. I have to say, I really do love the artwork on this one as well. It does look really, really cool. Got almost like petal confetti coming around all of the sort of area there. Really, really cool. So, what does the ability do? Well, once during a turn, you may attach a basic Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. And if you attach an energy to a Pokemon in this way, you also draw 2 cards. That's not too bad, to be fair. You're attaching energy because of this. If you've got maybe 2 of these, you can do it twice, and then you can draw 4 cards. Yeah, I have to say, that's not too bad. Not too bad. You're definitely playing it just for the ability, though. The attack there, 3 energy for 80, no, it's a definite avoid. And we'll have to see what the sort of split here is of this deck. Let's have a little look. It's going to focus around that, so it's going to probably have some Psychics. And I'm right, yeah. Alright, we got a Spafra with Aegislash in this one, and this one has our lovely... Oh, what's this one? I'm trying to think what this is called. It's not Iron something. It's the Salamence version, but it escapes me all the time. Every single time. Oh, I'm not too sure. Roaring Moon, that's it. There it is. Roaring Moon. There we go. So we've got Roaring Moon. Cool. We're just staring at that. That's all good. Right, let's have a little look at this split then. So we've got Psychic Metal. Looks like it. Yep, Psychic and Metal in here. So we got our Honedge line again, looks like. So our Honedge gets... Oh, okay, Honedge is there. So we've got the 3 of those. We've got Xatu, 2 of those. Into the Aegislash straight away. Doublade is right there. Is it just going to be a 2-1 line for... Oh, it might be. It might actually be a 2-1 line for Xatu into Xatu, which is a bit of an interesting one. So you might want to try and see if you can pull one of those, but there we go. I do love this artwork, though, for the Flittle. I love how it's in the Academy area, but there's no one on reception. There's no one in this place at all except the Flittle. So I don't know what time this is at, but there's no one there. So we've got a 2-2 line here for the Flittle into a Spathra. Now, a Spathra has got quite an interesting ability, and we're about to probably meet the trainer needed for this one. So the stance here, so we got, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon until the end of your turn. Fair enough. Then we've got Glittering Eyes. So for 70 plus, if Tulip is in your discard pile, this attack does 70 more damage. So it does say if Tulip is in, so it doesn't say however many, it just says if Tulip is in there. So you just need 1 to do 140 for 2, which is pretty cool. Tulip is right here, and we're about to probably bump into her at some point in the trainers, because I have a feeling they wouldn't just leave us without. Oh, we got double Jacq. Wow, that is pretty busted. 2 Youngster. What is this? Interesting. We've got a Rika. Oh, there's another Xatu. Okay, he's just hiding. Okay, so we do get a 2-2 line of that. That's pretty cool. Oh, that is also going to be a holo in the set. All right. There is Tulip. So we got put up to 4 in any combination of Psychic Pokemon and Basic Psychic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So nice way of sort of recycling. She goes in, and then obviously a Spathra is doing some damage. We've got Mesagoza in here and a rare candy as well. So another new trainer there with Tulip. But yeah, pretty cool. Interesting split there with the 2 Jacq, 2 Youngster. Very, very interesting. No like ball search or anything like that. You're just relying on evolutions here and shuffling your deck. That's an interesting one. It is indeed very, very interesting. Let's put our lines all together here, just so everyone is all sorted. So yeah, that Tulip's in the discard pile. You got 140 with the Espathra, which is pretty nice indeed. Alright, so there is that one. We are down to just one more, and that is the Aegislash promo right here. Let's have a look to see what the split is for this one. Are we going to get more Chi-Yu? Are we going to get something a bit different? Could this be a Metal Water? Let's see. Let's find out. Hello, Aegislash. Oh, it might just be the same thing as my one. But there we go. We've got Aegislash right there. Looking pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll get a nice sort of lowdown of all of those together in just a second. Garchomp on the back of this one with our Chi-Yu and Aegislash, just letting you know what it can do. So I think there's 3 different ones of these. There are 3 different artworks here, but there's obviously 4 different artworks for the packs. I was expecting it to be 4, but then again, it might not be. Anyway, let's move on. We have some fire into metal energies right here. And there is Chi-Yu greeting us yet again. So we've got a 3 line of Chi-Yu, because obviously the 4th was made with the promo on the last one. We've got a 3 Honedge. We've got plenty of Aegislash. Honestly, just plenty of the Aegislashes now. At least like 6 already. And we've not even opened the set. We've also got an Iron Moth in here, and it looks as if we do get some of the baby Pokemon in here with Elekid and Magby as well. So, yeah, not too bad. Iron Moth is obviously going to be sat on the bench until you can, like, bring it up, and then it can take some of the energies off. But the baby Pokemon have got those free attacks as well. Let's have a look at what we got here. We've got Clavel, Jacq, Mela, Parasol Lady, Rika, Youngster, Earthen Vessel, Rare Candy, and an Ultra Ball. So pretty much exactly the same as my one, but we get a 3-2-3 line of Aegislash as opposed to a 3-2-2, and then 4 Chi-Yus altogether. So yeah, I think that makes it quite easy for me as to which one of these is probably the best one out of all of them. I do quite like the fact that this Xatu has got energy charge and also draw power as well. I think that's really, really cool. I think the busted one would have been you have Psychic Water. That would have been amazing because you've got the Golisopod and also you've got draw support and also you've got the Tulip with the Espathra as well. But yeah, pretty much every single one has had this like Aegislash line in here, which, you know, not too bad, but you're not going to see an EX in every single matchup, so the ability is kind of pointless, but it is hitting for some big damage there. So I think for me, I think the winner here probably will go for the lovely Iron Bundle pre-release kit. I know it does have Aegislash, but it also has this Iron Bundle with the bringing, you know, you can bring up anything, or at least you can send back stuff and they bring up something potentially that you can get. But this Golisopod during a pre-release, I just think would be like insane. And I think going against this into sort of like the Natu, the Xatu, which keeps drawing cards, you're just going to be hitting for some big, big damage. But I think Psychic Water, don't know whether that was ever one that was out there, because we've not seen it today here. But yeah, Psychic Water, I think, for this pre-release would have been busted. But the closest thing I could say was probably be this. I came up against it so many times. It was very, very sort of like hard to sort of like get around it without sort of bringing something up that was just going to get KO'd. Unless you got really clever with it. I'm going to discard pretty much everything in my hand and you're just going to do 20 damage. Which, yeah, you can last then a little bit longer then. But yeah, I think Iron Bundle is the one to go with. Now, unless anyone has opened one that was Psychic Water, and it was the the missing pack artwork. I mean, the missing pack artwork might have been Armor Rouge. So if anyone got the Armor Rouge one, let me know what that was, if there is one. But we normally end up with 3, and that's exactly what we've done here today with these. I just find it hilarious how every single one has had Aegislash in every single one. I don't think the one I had with no, I had the Garchomp one, there we go. I had Garchomp, so that was another Chi-Yu one. So in terms of our pulls, what did we get? Well, we did okay. We did okay. We could have done probably a little bit better. What I did notice though is that when I was opening the packs, I just kept feeling as if the cards felt a bit different. I don't know if anyone else has opened these up, but anything that was like shiny, absolutely fine. But we get to these and they've almost got like a different texture to them, like they're a bit more rough or something. But I mean, we're just going to go through here. These are some of the sort of cards that we pulled from the packs that I didn't really go with. Bearing in mind that my deck was fire and metal, so we got some energies here. Even got some of the different bits here that I was thinking of. I was thinking of like, we'll grab out all the metal stuff, grab out a few of these. We've got some Snorlax dolls. Nobody played those. Not too sure whether they're just going to be in a bit of a stall deck. Really not too sure. And of course, every single time you get one of these boxes, you also get the set list as well for this set. And this set is going to be absolutely massive to collect. It is ridiculous. There is about 80 different cards, I think. 80 cards in sort of from 183 to 266 of just pure, like, collection. That's all I can say. Pure collection. That is it. But yeah, like I said, in terms of like the pulls, our holos were Latios, Garganical and Palkia. It did leave us with one pull, but we weren't able to actually play it. And that was Altaria EX, which I was quite happy to pull, to be fair. This Quaxley is causing problems for the camera. I'm going to turn him that way. So yeah, Altaria EX, of course, it does evolve from a Swablu, which is actually a normal type, so a normal goes into a dragon. I think there's only about 2 dragons in this set, which is really upsetting, because they need to have a dragon set, I think. Where's Dragon Majesty for Scarlet and Violet? But we've got a HP of 260 here. The ability here is Humming Heal. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon, and then Light Purge for a water and metal for 140 during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Damage is not an effect. But yeah, there we go. I mean, that's what we got from the 4 packs there. Now, of course, we do have the prize packs as well, which are right here. So I say prize packs, you know, it's the participation packs, I should probably say. But yeah, let's have a little look to see what we managed to get from these. See if we've hidden something, maybe golden, maybe insane. We've left it for a little bit. Let's have a little look. Alright, here we go. So, in the first pack, we've got a Blipbug, Gligar, Fuecoco, we've got a Snorunt, Defiance Vest. Okay, we'll have a look at these, just see if we can get these out of the way. Trainer Pokemon Tool, so if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 40 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Nice, little bit of extra muscle there, if you're behind. Veluza. We've got Technical Machine Turbo Energize. People use this. This can get attached, obviously, again, as a Pokemon tool. And then for 1 here, this is an attack. So Turbo Energize, search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. A few people were playing these, but I find that quite funny that you've got a bit of a CD that you can pop on your Pokemon. We've got a Yamask right here. I might be seeing something, I'm not too sure. We've got a Yamask in reverse. We have got a Crobat in reverse. Following that up with, we have nothing. And a Veltal as the holo with a Fire Energy as well. So, nothing in pack number 1 there. All still to play for. Armarouge up next. Alright. Another baby Pokemon in Toxel. We've got a Lippard. We have got Wimpod, a Lekid, Mela. We've got a Slitherwing right here, another one of the ancient Pokemon. Gorgeist. We've got a reverse of a Spinder. Oh, okay, that's nice. We've got one of our lovely illustration rares in Veluza right here. There's a Starmie right there. But there's quite a lot of Veluzas all over this place. That looks very, very cool indeed. Can we get a double pack? We can't. It's just a Milotic with an ability as well. Alright, let's get a sleeve on our lovely pull right there. Something a little bit extra. Alright. Very cool. Very nice. So we'll pop our pulls there. Anything in this last one now to finish things off? Let's have a little look here with the Garchomp pack. Alright. So there is, it looks like there's 2 Honedge in this set because this is a different one. We've got Horsey, Joltik, that's an interesting one, Natu, Wugtrio. We've got Technical Machine, Blindside. So again, this gets attached, and then for 3 energy, we've got Blindside. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Huh, okay. Interesting. Iron Bundle. We've got a reverse of a Gibble. I do quite like that artwork. Very nice. Reverse of a Minun, and our rare or better of a Ting-Lu as well. Very cool. There we go, with the Psychic Energy. So no matching energies at all in that one. But yeah, from our 7 packs there, managing to get an EX and a illustration rare to start us off nicely with the set. Of course, we've got plenty of stuff to come up very, very soon. We'll be opening as much as possible on Friday and getting everything opened and on the channel for you guys so you can keep up to date with everything. But yeah, our pulls right there, and of course our major stuff is, of course, our lovely promos right here, which will get a nice sort of shot of all of these for you. Let's get them all sort of situated nicely. So I thought that was quite nice. There we go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's all our promos. Aegislash, Xatu, Iron Bundle, and Chi-Yu, another pre-release. All done. There we go then. Well, that has signed us off for this, but obviously it is started off our road now to Paradox Rift. It's going to be an interesting set. We're going to see what we get from it. We've got the same amount that we normally have for the past 2 sets as well, so we will see how we get on with those. But yeah, apart from that, I'm going to leave it here for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, if you did manage to get any of the other different pre-release cards, I'm thinking there might be an Armarouge one out there somewhere. then let us know what the split was. Was it a Psychic Water? Because that would have been great if it was. But there we go. I'll leave it there, and I shall catch you guys on Friday for more Paradox Rift, but you might get another video throughout the week as well thrown in, just in case, just to keep you guys very much entertained. But there we go, I'll leave it here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video on the channel. I'll see you then.